Stock market today. Analysis for Aloha Monday, April 10th, 2023. My friends, I am in the great state of Florida in the city of Orlando for roughly about a week. So I'm recording this from a different computer. I'm going to do it a little bit faster and want to let you know that selling cash secured put options on stocks that I'm 100% happy to own, and then also running the wheel strategy on certain stocks that I'm 100% happy to sell at a profit, even if I leave a little bit of money on the table. This strategy, wheel strategy, cash secured put options, covered calls, things like that, this is golden if you have a busy work schedule. I'm going to put a link to a video right here at the 1 minute mark. It's going to be popping up. Boom! There it is right there. That gives you 5 reasons why you should be doing this strategy. This strategy is phenomenal, especially if you have a bit of a busy schedule. Now, here I am over on the Eastern Standard Time Zone where I'm normally in Hawaiian Standard Time Zone, but I'm not in my normal element. I just had basically like a 24-hour journey over here, and in all my positions, I don't care what happens. I knew I was going to be coming here. I set everything up. So last Friday, anything that I had that was I cared about what happened at option expiration date. If it's going to expire this week, everything's closed, and everything that I have now is either very long dated where it doesn't really matter, or if it's expiring within this week, it doesn't matter what's going to happen. It's so beautiful to be able to do that. So check out the website here if you want to learn more about that. We got a variety of events that could give some high impact to the market. We see the heat map for today is kind of this mixture of red and green, a little more on the red side, and we got more advancing than declining. We have still got 70% hitting new lows, and we have overall over a little bit over 60% hitting still under the 50-day moving average, almost 55% under the 200-day moving average. Here is what I like to look at is the general markets. See the dollar. Each one of these little boxes here is a 1 month of data, 1 day. We see that the dollar via the UUP index bounced, had a little pivot point right here, and looks like it's hitting some resistance over here at 28, but definitely moved up from this 27.50. TLT took a bit of a dive today. TLT represents 20-year bonds. Gold still staying in this range above 2,000. If it continues to stay above 2,000, which I wouldn't be surprised if you were to really watch futures contracts, if like at some weird hour when not a lot of people trade, that all of a sudden just a bunch of futures contracts get dumped onto the gold market, pushing the price down. It wouldn't be a shocker to me. So just be aware if this is something that you need to be aware of. Oil is kind of moving sideways right around the $80 mark. Bitcoin futures had been moving sideways, bumped up roughly about $1,000 and bumping its head on that $3,000 mark at the moment. The VIX is moving sideways down here, kind of wavering between roughly about 18 to 19. And our 4 major indices for the stock market have got a green candle. These two, the Dow Jones and the S&P 500, looking pretty similar, right? That has a similar look, and this is similar too. We can start like splitting hairs on the differences here, where these 3 look a lot more similar than this one, but we got a huge big up candle here. So your good buddy Brent right here, I'm pretty much ready for anything, my friends. I'm ready for anything to happen. I'm prepared for things to go up, down, or sideways. overall, we are still moving sideways. Overall, we're not going to move sideways forever, just like we didn't move down forever, and just like we didn't move up forever. But we close on the SPY a little bit over 409. You can see it's kind of in the sideways range. Not to be a surprise, right? Around 410 is between the 400 and the 420, and it seemed like that this sort of area between 420 to 400, that's a bit of a range, and then you got a little more of a range from about from maybe like 380 to, I don't know, 330, somewhere in there. But it's been pretty tight. We haven't really seen it test this 420, even though it had been moving up. If it starts testing the 420, we got to see how it goes up through that 420 into 430, and likewise on up into the 440s. And if it ends up after a little while failing down here, we got to see what happens between how it fails through about 410 to 400, and then 400 to 390, and maybe potentially all the way down to 380. If it doesn't go all the way down to 380, that's giving us an indication too. So I'm going to wrap it up with that so I can get settled in this hotel. And again, right, you want to be able to continue to make money without needing, while you have a lot of other things on your plate. Check out the strategy. Aloha.